Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. It has pretty much, circumstantially, but of course, Nijisanji's Aster Arcadia seems to be in actual trouble, because the first cooking stream that was supposed to happen in December got pushed back originally to January, end of January, now it got pushed back to the end of February. That does not happen without some other kind of announcement. It is just happening where it's going back and back and back and back. I'm guessing at this point, it's pretty easy to guess that Aster Arcadia is suspended, and they're maybe waiting for sometime in February to make a huge announcement about that amazing them investigating themselves type of thing that's going on, of course, because, you know, when you investigate yourself, you come out to the best conclusions, of course. His ingredients got stuck in customs import division. Niji management isn't helping on that. Any losses are on Aster's bill. Those who have expired by now. Why? Because Ozara police confiscated those things and arrested Aster. He couldn't find the milk. Who's unmarketable now? Pele is going to be cooked. I'll be surprised if he's not. Starting to think he wasn't going to face much consequences, but this might signal something more. Okay, so he's definitely going to be terminated if he hasn't already been at this point. That's what some people think. I don't think termination. I hope termination. Honestly, this is one of the few times that I hope termination with everything that has happened, or, you know, has been alleged to have happened with Aster. Most companies would have terminated by now. They would have done a quick investigation of maybe a month, maybe, you know, a couple of weeks of investigation. And by now, they would have absolutely figured it out. Growing ingredients himself for what? That doesn't mean he's actually gone, or Niji's just going to drag this out so they can, so people will forget. They're trying to make people forget. I think that's one of those things. Companies do that a lot, where they try to weather the storm of having, you know, all this negative stuff, and they will just leave it again and again for later on. Milk as much as possible one last time before he's given him the boot. That might be it. He was still a part of a Nijisanji singing festival thing that happened recently that I mentioned, where he was singing with Finana. He was still a part of that, so he's not fully gone, but the internet will not forget. I will make sure that at the very least, if you're watching me, you will not forget what he has done. He is alleged to be a pest of the S variety. He is alleged to have bothered a lot of women with, you know, inappropriate messages and such, without any kind of back and forth happening beforehand, just out of nowhere, inappropriate messages. So I think Aster is pretty much going to be cooked at this point. If he isn't, then again, I will be very surprised. And I do hope that the person, who of course I will not name, who is the main victim that recently came out, hopefully they will be able to come back, be happy, and enjoy themselves once the person that did all that damage to them is hopefully gone. Dokibird has a packed schedule, and she's being sponsored by Cookie Run Kingdom. Dokibird's big schedule this week, and she's playing one of my favorite games, Cookie Run Kingdom, on Friday. I wonder what she'll get. Knowing her luck, she might pull a couple of ancients and legendaries. On Thursday, she's having an announcement. Please do pop by to see what it is. Also, Dokibird people says she's addicted. Guess what? She's having Twitch rivals for that very game on Saturday. Please join Dokibird in this long-filled week. And here is the Dokibird announcement themselves. January is its general live, all the hashtags. Damn, that's a lot of hashtags. Holy moly, that's a lot of hashtags. I don't have that many hashtags, but she's a big creator, so of course she has them. So Tuesday the 14th, My Summer Car, and streaming on Twitch. Dynasty Warriors Origin, she's probably going to have Marvel Rivals, honestly, when she streams on Twitch. Dynasty Warriors Origin, Thursday 16th. Finish God of War, plus an announcement. Friday the 17th is Cookie Run Kingdom. Saturday 18th, Twitch Rivals, Marvel Rivals. She is going to have her top 30 spot be tested now that she's going to be in Marvel Rivals. And here we go. It's going to be something great for everybody, of course. Everybody who is a Dokibird fan, which I am one. Official reference sheet. Dokibird, and here's my official reference sheet. Bounty Hunter, for the people who want to do stuff for the original, for anything they want to do, that's the reference sheet there. You know, for any, and the PO box is right there for any PO box things that they want to send. Schedule art done by Savisa V-chan. As always, check out the full piece. Give it lots of love. Savi, right here, the Doki Cookie. This looks like a very fun schedule. Looking forward to watching all of these streams, even ones on Twitch. So people are excited to see this. People are excited to see the schedule. I wanted to give you guys that because Dokibird is someone that I do want to continue pushing, even though you could say she's huge already, but you know, show the love where they deserve it. Good news for all those who are wondering what's happening with Ceres Fauna, who has graduated from Hololive and has now become Nimi Nightmare. Why do I mention their PL? because there are a lot of saplings who may not even know. There are some saplings, I think most of them already know by now, that she has gone on to Lemon Leaf, and now Lemon Leaf is rebranding as Nimi Nightmare. This is going to be a long process, as rebranding tends to take a while, but recently they have actually become active again. Nimi Nightmare, as you can see here, has been around since August 2024, and has 180k followers, which means a lot of her previous following has followed her. A lot of new people after she graduated barely knew about her and were like, ooh, we want to follow and see how she's going to do. And of course, she was Lemon Leaf first. Like I said, Lemon Leaf ASMR. Lemon Leaf did do a lot of ASMR before. Her YouTube channel is still, you can still look it up as Lemon Leaf and still find it, but it's going to be rebranded as Nimi Nightmare. So she said something recently, which is Kon Bakuwa. You have a lot of people responding. Myself, Cinder, Flipsy, Poseidon, Straub, Ender. You have other people, I think at one point in time, I don't know why it's not seen here, but I believe as well, Made Mint did, yes, there you are. Made Mint, Kon Bakuwa, Chat is real, Caitlin, Aaron, a lot of people are excited that she's coming back. There's a Mume one, which she's going crazy. There's, other memes going on here of having her back. It is a welcome thing here. And it says, of course, so she will be Baku, Drowsy, Muna, Doremi Sweet. Praying she gets a model made by Asagi Mama. That'd be interesting. But remember, if she has just recently decided, I don't know if this is a long time coming, as in she had decided this a long time ago, but if she had recently decided this, it takes at least 3 to 6 months. If you're doing a basic Live 2D, it'll take 6 months to a year to do a more fleshed out Live 2D. She could decide to go all right, I want basic first, and then we'll go fleshed out later on with the same mama. And, you never know. She could have been thinking about this for a long time, ever since she had decided to graduate. She could have been like, all right, I'm graduating, but I'm also going to be remaking my stuff, and I do need a new look for that. So could be that this was already in the works for at least a couple of months. We don't know yet, though. Hopefully, we do get to see their Live 2D soon. And of course, knowing her, it's going to be amazing. So look forward to that. Merun Morino, who used to be a part of Wactor. This is Merun Morino for all those who don't know her. She is currently a female independent VTuber who streams on YouTube and Bilibili. Let's take a look. They have gotten their 100,000 subscribers. Hopefully it doesn't drop below that, but it is there and it has been sustained for a bit now. She is very happy, of course. This is for her birthday. She was able to get this, and it is an amazing thing to have it as a birthday present. As like I said, she used to be a part of Wactor, who is now 910 Inc. or 910 Inc. And she is, of course, very happy. She says, it's my birthday and more. Surprisingly, we got to 100,000 followers. Is it possible to have a day like this? Like a beautiful day like this? Basically, she's very, very happy. And people are very happy for her. Let's see how she responds to this one. She says, thank you, Sabo-chan. Basically, congratulating her for this. Happy birthday. And of course, this one is, a little bit longer. So let's see what they have to say. Happy birthday and congratulations on reaching 100,000 subscribers. It's so wonderful. I will always love you. Cute little sister. Let's have a birthday filled with happiness. And of course, my guess is that they used to, Drew-chan, my guess is that they also used to be a part of Wactor, or at least know them from Wactor, know them from that whole situation. So always, I like showing positive things. I like showing, of course, there's drama always in one way, shape, or form. There's always something that happens that is kind of a downer, but I do try to show a little bit of balance here with positive things. She got out of Wactor, and now she's seeing a lot of success, which is great for everybody. VSPO, which is a part of Brave Group, has had something kind of like a Nendo style, like a big head, bobblehead type of style. I don't think it's actual bobblehead, but it's a big head. The one thing I will find interesting, though, is always the translations here. VSPO, Deformed Figures, Volume 4 is here. Following on from VSPO, Deformed Figures, Volume 3, will be available from Tuesday, January 21st, limited Gigo Group stores nationwide. More will be released in the future. Look forward to it. Gigo is, of course, a store that is a Japanese-only store. You can go to Bai or, other ones, Sendico, etc., to try and score yourself something from these stores, but they are serving the Japanese market. They do not serve English market, so of course you will not see it. But I always find funny how it says deformed figures when it really just means like big-headed figures, big head figures or something like that. Tell me there's a way to get it outside of Japan. I need the tuna. A lot of people want it. A lot of people are very happy of it. Here is them closer up. There's their Gigo there for each one of them. This is the specific one here. And it is an online, it is a crane game. It is a crane game thing here. So Gigo, from what I understand, is all crane game based things. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, some Hololive members have played these crane games to win prizes before. Maybe not Gigo directly, but online crane games are kind of popular in Japan, from what I've seen, at least with VTubers. So you can win them here, and you can have them in the online stores, from what it looks like. It is, more will be released in the future, and it's only Gigo stores in Japan. If there are other stores outside of Japan, unfortunately, they will not be getting any. So, of course, if you do win them, it's great. I do hope, though, there's an option of, hey, I don't want to win it for 100 yen or whatever it is. I'll buy it from you for, what, 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks, whatever that is in yen. I hope that's an option, because I'm not good at these things. So I would absolutely hate to work hard and spend like 100 bucks and still not get it. Close enough. Welcome back, Goth Amelia-san. Amelia Watson died. She didn't die, though. She didn't even graduate. She just went affiliate. 2024, welcome back, Amelia. Basically with the hat and everything like that, they're saying she's the Goth Amelia right now. And this is through Hololive itself, our Hololive, which is run by Hololive, the agency itself. Ame stared into the abyss and it became her friend. She already stared into the abyss and it blinked. I was expecting the abyss to tell Shiori to lower down the brightness a bit. So what were they talking about? Shiori Novella has recently had her Advent casual outfit announcement. Here we go. She did a little bit of a start here where it was kind of like a visual novel type of thing, which is kind of novel in and of itself.
First. Actually, you know what? For the interest of things, we gotta go through them in order to be a real detective. So, we're gonna go over the details of death first, and then we'll just give you a little chit-chat about the suspects. That is what we have for these. Now, it is time to figure out who to interrogate first. So, who do you want to start with? I will allow you to spool. I'm gonna base it on 1, 2, and 3, by the way. So 1 is
the chat got to decide.
Oh no. She claims that it is not her fault. Actually, I feel like I missed something. Sounds like my attitude. Yeah, I figured there's something suspicious about you. Be useful, or it may not. It really depends on the person. Do you want to push her? Or do you...
She's making this very, very interactive with the community. This is very nice to see. I am glad that she's doing this. I know Aegis Link and others, and I think also Justice, when they came out, they made a lot of like little mini games that the community, the chat can interact with. It's really, really, really nice. It's like a clue, kind of like a detective, that type of thing. And she is, of course, in her outfit right now, but she has it in a shadow and an outline type of look to it. So, of course, she goes through everything. She goes through this main person. She goes through the rival, the apprentice, and then later on, she goes through the patron, going through every single question that they would ask. She is doing this here. The clues of everything here. Let's just go through all the clues. The rival stole design, had a candle, 9:39 p.m. alibi, blame the patron, bad attitude, no less writer. The one in the middle is met frequently, but not at the office. Candle, 9:39 p.m. at home, blames rival, gifted wine. The last one, 9:39 p.m. at business, through hate letters, celebratory dinner, last person to see them, recognizes the fabric. And let us take a look at the actual design showing. Here we go.
It is. He just don't see enough. Shiori, please! Get out
Starting
of the
with
shadows!
the grippers.
Well, let's start here. You can see a little squish in there. Oh?
That is actually pretty cool.
Oh my goodness! My
Oh, dear
goodness
lordy.
gracious! It's like...
She's showing them thighs.
Oh, the little lace? Oh.
She's lewd!
It's a red outfit. A red outfit just like the flames of fury.
Let's take a look at the rest of her outfit.
Hi!
Of her showing it off.
Ah! I am here. Welcome. Now, I am what you have.
And that is her without the stuff. Let's go back a little bit.
I am here to arrest the apprentice, so...
There we are. You see her with her ponytail. It is very nice. Like, I do like it. And she has, of course, the hand up on her. And then, of course, she can have her hands down. Have different postures, different things to do. Of course, I am not going to show you the rest because I do not want it to be a spoiler. If you guys want to watch it, you guys can watch it and see who is going to be the one who is going to be the actual person who committed the crime. And of course, you have the promotion here, which is where I'm going to skip to, where of course they have the hat, which is actually being sold with Shiori. Then you have, of course, the keychains, which are always being sold as well. You have matching pin badge with Shiori in set 2. Then you have Novelite's wallet, and then you have everything here together. As whenever they have a new situation like this, they always try to get merch out there, which of course makes sense as they are merch does give you a lot when you're a company like this. Chloe has been enjoying her time before she becomes an affiliate of Hololive. What this will do is of course the same thing as Amelia Watson. They will still have their ability to use their Hololive VTuber if they want to. They can still do merch. They can still go in big projects like HoloFest and things like that. That's not going to be an issue. That's not going to be something stopping them. But they can also now do their own thing in their own PL or just take a long break if they want to. The reason why I'm talking about them today is this here. She says, I was sick in bed and had a cold, so I couldn't go ego search. I just noticed now. Sorry. Just to let everyone know again, we would like to appreciate it if you would refrain from posting AI illustrations in the fan art tag. I hope that those who didn't know about it will also do the same in the future. I will try to check as much as possible, but sometimes I don't notice, so I appreciate your help. She had gotten a lot of reports on people actually putting AI art in the fan art tags, which, you know, is never great because it mixes with the people who actually do the art, the people who spend hours and hours and hours doing the art. Thank you for waking me up, even though you're not feeling well. Take care of yourself. Thank you for waking up. And that's the main issue. I think most, if you're like, hey, this is AI art that I made of this character, most, myself included, won't mind it as long as you mark it, this is AI art of this character, this VTuber. Now, if you put it out as it being an original work, done by you, spent hours on, etc., then it cheapens the other work that's out there because then people will be like, well, then how do I know that all these other ones aren't AI as well? You know, that's one thing that you don't want as a VTuber. That's one thing you don't want to see as a VTuber. So this is definitely something that you have to always watch out for if you are going to be doing any type of art. And I'm glad that she has mentioned it because, of course, just taking a look at her different ones here. You have, you know, just some regular Chloe stuff. Then you have the Chloe art, some of them bunny girls and other things like that. If this, like, for example, something like this were to be AI art, you won't know. AI, I mean, you know from the hands. You know from the hands. This one does not look like AI art because the hands look actually well proportioned. The thumb itself, let's look at it a little bit better. The thumb itself doesn't look weird. You don't have six fingers in one hand and 5 in the other, or like a giant ass like this thing or the other. It looks actually real. So the issue is, whenever AI fixes the hand issue, that's going to become more of an issue. So you don't want to start that off with, you know, putting that out there as regular art when it's actually AI art. Fubuki, who will soon be having her big concert, her solo live for FB Kingdom, has released the new album, FB Kingdom Blessing. It has released recently. In addition to the 5 existing songs, we've added 9 new songs for a massive volume. So it has a total of 14 songs. I can actually math for once. It has 14 songs here. This is, of course, FB Kingdom Blessing. It is right here on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, iTunes Store, the official shop, Amazon Music, and Deezer. And of course, they have a little sample. So that is one of the songs that she has there. And that is one of the things that they are announcing. They also said, regarding my previous post, I made some corrections to it as there were some typos in it, so I have reposted it. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused. So apparently there were some typos there. They fixed it, which is good. Big congratulations to Fubuki, the top friend in all of Hololive, the canary in the coal mines, as she said herself, of Hololive. If there's an issue, Fubuki will be the first one to say it and the first one to warn us about it. At least that's what she said. That's why I support her in FB Kingdom and all of the blessings that she has for herself and she has brought onto the community. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, all types, all languages. Welcome. whether I understand them or not. I do this because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a positive moment in all of the drama and all of the craziness that happens in VTubing today. So here we go. We have Anibae 2.5D VTuber, Hime Isekai'd into your world, and we have Anibae here, who this is their Twitch. Let's take a look at something that they've done recently, a recent broadcast. And of course, their about section. Your Anibae has returned. Hime Isekai to your world at your service. And of course, we have something that they've recently done here. Let's take a look.
Baby, welcome.
They're doing me side, which me side or my side or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Babe?
I'm
sure she's making us dinner.
I don't. That is very Christmassy.
Noah, what are you doing under there?
There you go. So of course, a little bit of fun there, and I will show you, of course, their YouTube side, which I always do. They had this is a place where they keep a lot of their VODs. They keep some Christmas stuff here. They do some regular stuff here and there. Of course, VODs, and also I believe, yeah, they also do multi-streaming. So multi-streaming also helps in making sure that your VODs are at least in one place in case if they get knocked down somewhere else, they're at least somewhere out there. So of course, here's the videos that they do. Of course, me side, original songs, you know, things like that they pop out there. Some VTuber performances, things like that. So they have a lot of stuff there. Thank you so much, Anibae, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope that this helps you at least get some more eyes on yours. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.